What if I told you that 90% of all real estate leads never get a proper follow-up, and that the average time spent by a real estate agent doing manual paperwork is close to about 8 hours per week, and all this can be automated? Today I'm going to show you how to build an AI-powered lead management system using N8N, which is going to help you increase your conversion rates by almost 50% and giving you a reduction of almost 15 to 20 minutes per lead. By the end of this video, you will have a complete automation that scores leads, matches properties, and sends personalized follow-ups all within 5 minutes of lead capture. So let's dive in. First, let's just talk about the massive problem in real estate lead management. According to recent industry studies, 63% of real estate agents say lead generation is the biggest challenge. The average lead conversion rate is only 0.5 to 1.2%. That means out of 200 leads, only 1 or 2 convert. Now here's the kicker. The leads contacted within 5 minutes are 9 times more likely to convert. But the average response time, it's over 2 hours. So here's what's happening. Leads come in from your website, your Facebook ads, Zillow, wherever. They sit in your inbox or your CRM, and by the time you manually review them, qualify them, and send a response, that hot lead has already called 3 other agents. Meanwhile, you're spending hours every week doing the same repetitive tasks, copying lead information, writing similar emails, trying to remember who to follow up with and when to follow up. But there's got to be a better way, and that's where N8N really shines. Now, N8N is, unlike other expensive tools like Zapier that can cost hundreds per month, N8N is open source and incredibly cost effective. So today I'm going to show you how to build a complete AI-powered lead qualification system that will automatically score every lead using AI. We will send instant SMS alerts for all hot prospects. We will match leads with perfect properties from your own database. We will generate personalized follow-up emails, and we will track everything in your CRM automatically. And here's the best part. Once it's set up, it runs 24/7 without you lifting a finger. Real estate teams using similar automations report close to about 30 to 50% increases in conversion rates and save about 15 to 20 minutes per lead. That's huge. So let's dive right in. So this is the automation that we are going to be having a look at. We have multiple ways in which leads can be captured. We have our own capture form, which could be very similar to the forms that you have on your websites or whichever source that you have for capturing lead information. It could also be a webhook, which could be integrated with your Facebook ads or wherever else that you're capturing this information for. So if you look at this form, this is a very simple form which has, we're capturing various fields, for example, the name, email, phone number, but we are also capturing some very important information which helps us qualify whether this is a hot lead or a cold lead. And that information, if we just have a look at this, we've got what is the budget that this person is looking for, what is the timeline. Now, if the person is looking at buying a property or selling a property immediately, then obviously it's a very, very hot lead for us. We're looking at location, we're looking at how many bedrooms, and the most important factor is the mortgage. Is this fully pre-approved? Is this conditionally pre-approved, in process, not yet approved, and so on. Now, all this information is very, very helpful for the AI agent that we will be using to formulate or rather qualify the lead, whether it's hot, it's warm, or cold. So let's start off by, let me just unpin this data. Okay, let me just save this and ensure that nothing is pinned here. Okay, for a good measure, let me just refresh this too. And now what we'll do is we will fill this form and we'll see how this actually comes into play. So I'm going to just write in my name. I'll write in my email address, dheerajkhanna@gmail.com. my phone number, my budget. Let's say it's about 6,600,000 and another zero makes it 6 million. I'm looking to buy immediately, and the location that I'm looking at is New York. I need a minimum of 3 bedrooms, and my mortgage status is fully pre-approved. Now what's going to happen is that as soon as I submit this, the automation will start running. So let's just do that, and we'll see this automation is now executing, but I'll just walk you through the prompts. So the first thing that happens is that we have a lead scoring agent. Now this lead scoring agent obviously is receiving the JSON name, email, and all the information that is being filled up in the form. And once that information is filled up, there is a system prompt which tells this that your job is to qualify leads, and you have to score leads from 1 to 100 based on the budget. And we also tell it that, if the mortgage is pre-approved status, then obviously the person gets a higher score, and so on. So once this AI agent does its job, we have the qualification level, and we're saying that if it is hot, we want it to go in a certain direction, and warm and cold. Essentially, we are storing this information in our CRM. This could obviously be going to your CRM. We could always integrate that, but we are using NoCoDB, which is a very simple and easy to use Airtable equivalent kind of a database. So all the hot leads go into this table, and in this table we are just mapping all the information that we're receiving from the lead capture form, and we are storing all this information in this table. Also, when this information gets stored, we are also using Twilio to send an SMS to the person. In this case it will be me, but it could be your real estate agent, or you could even have other people who are looking at warm leads or cold leads, and you want to nurture these a little more. So you could probably send this to other people who are specializing in probably nurturing or nudging these people. But these are for hot leads that we're looking at, and as soon as this entry gets made, I get an SMS which says that hi, hot lead alert, and it says so and so is looking for so many bedrooms house in this location. The timeline they have in mind is so and so, and the lead is hot because of these reasons. You can reach him on. So while we were doing this, already the execution has run. Let me just show you that. You can see this one, and we can see that let's just open this. We can see that this is what we filled in. So it's given us a score of 98. Why? Because we said we want to immediately move. The loan is mortgage status is fully pre-approved. Strong budget for a 3-bedroom in New York, and clear criteria provided. So this is what we're looking at. We're looking at buying. So that's why this has been classified as hot. So if it has been classified as hot, it then moves into this branch where we go and populate this table, and this is the information. This is my NoCoDB. Let me just refresh this. This information should have come here in this table, and there it is. So we have the name, we have the email address, we have the phone number, the budget, the timeline, when is the person, where is he looking at, the number of bedrooms, and so on. And this could obviously be tailor-made to your requirements, or if you already have a form on your website, then we could easily integrate with that. So once this is done, the next step is a text message which needs to go out, and this message has already gone out to me. It's come into my phone, which is currently recording, but it came to my account, and this information has been sent to me. Hot lead Dheeraj Khanna is looking for a 3-bedroom house in New York, and so on. And once this information is there, now this portion is obviously for your own database, but since I don't have a database, I'm using an API, and I would recommend have a look at this API from Rentcast. That's a great service, and they have a very good API equivalent to what Zillow gives you. But it takes a while to get a Zillow API, but Rentcast is able to give it to you immediately. And what I did was I just looked for New York, the city that's coming from here, and we're just looking at the first 20 results. Thereafter, we have a code node. This is where we are looking at, what is the budget that this person has in mind, and we ensure that whatever results we've got, the price range is within the budget that the person has asked for, and also the number of bedrooms that he's looking for. So this is a bit of code that is needed to kind of consolidate all this. And then we have the last agent, which is our mail drafting agent. And this agent takes in all the results that have come out and is able to draft this mail for me, telling me that now, based on your result, these are the listings that we already have. And the advantage here is that, as soon as, let's say, I get an SMS over here, I'm able to now immediately call up this person, or as we'll see in subsequent videos, we can actually look at automating this process also, where we have a voice AI which is making this outbound call to this person and saying that, hey, we saw that you're interested in buying a house in New York, and we see that your budget is so and so, and we'll be very happy to get in touch with you. And as this call is going on, this drafting agent has already drafted an email and sent this. So you can see that this is the mail. You're seeing this as HTML, but we'll quickly have a look at what this looks like. And this has already been sent. So as the person is being called and he's speaking to you, you can always say that, by the way, you can check your inbox and you would have already received some information which will be useful for you. And we can have a look at my inbox. So yes, you can see this is the mail that has come in now. And this is what this mail looks like. Let me just open this. So, hello Dheeraj Khanna, here are the latest homes that match your criteria. So this was your maximum price. This was the number of bedrooms. We searched for 20 properties. Out of that, there were 2 that matched your criteria. The price range was between so and so and so on. These are the price ranges that we're looking at. And these are the 2 properties that kind of match your criteria. So you want to reply to schedule a tour, or, whatever else that you want, that can all be done automatically. So this is what that entire automation is all about. And the entire workflow, all this is readily available. You can hop over to our school community, FlipBytes AI Accelerator. The link is provided somewhere down below, and you can come and have a look at this. We have a classroom where we have all these videos that we put up on YouTube. You have access to all the resources, so please feel free to join our accelerator. And not only do you get access to a great community, but we are also giving you access to our own self-hosted N8N server, where you don't have to pay a dime, and you can get your account there and make as many workflows as you wish to. And we also give you unlimited one-on-one calls. So if you're running into a problem and you're stuck somewhere, please feel free to get in touch with us, and we'll be more than happy to help you out. So yes, feel free to jump right in, and we hope to see you very soon. I hope you like this, and in case you did, feel free to subscribe and like.